First of all, this video is probably going to be more of a rant video than anything. So yeah, if you don't like those, just leave now. Alright. First of all, we have more Primo Gems, but locked behind more FOMO. Like, does Genshin not know how to just add Primo Gems for players to collect? Like, I understand they want them to play their game actively, but like, you have so many casual players that's like, doing this just honestly, on one hand, it either makes them want to play more, or it honestly scares them away from being forced to play more than they want to. So yes, it's nice for anyone that plays more actively, and I understand they give 3 entire versions for it, but, like, for me personally, like, the way I like to do exploration is, I go back to older regions when I need the Primo Gems for a character I want to pull for, like, that's coming out soon. So, like, I use it as more of a, like, stockpile for Primo Gems. So this forcing me to have to do exploration also kind of just, I don't like it. I'm probably the minority in that, because, like, I like just keeping them there, because if I have Primo Gems, I'm gonna use them, which is, honestly, I feel like how a lot of people are. So that's why I like just saving the exploration for later. But if you also save it too long, then you have Genshin literally going back and nerfing older chests and making them give less rewards. So you can't leave it too long either. I don't know if they've recently done it, but I know with Monster and Leeway, they made older chests give less Primos than they did on launch. And then we also have more FOMO being the Archon quests, which, again, it's nice for active players, but especially with the 5-star selector that recently dropped, bringing in probably at least a decent chunk of new players, forcing them to rush to Natland. Like, I understand they did give the quick skip from Leeway to Natland, but this forces them to have to play through the story at a quick pace just to get there, meaning they'll most likely skip it, and then they are also forced to clear the story as well in a rushed manner, which I don't know, again, why couldn't this just have been permanent rewards for clearing the quests? Like, just put it within the quest. Why does it need to be locked behind a time gate? It's just more reasons to try and force people to clear the content as quick as possible. And then you're just left with nothing to do, again. And then we have the skip feature, which just, okay, cool, it's there. Most people probably won't be able to use it fully, but being able to skip 4 and 9, which usually takes like 20-30 seconds to clear anyway, is, yeah, whatever. For anyone that is in a state where they can actually clear floor 11, floor 9 and 10 is honestly pretty easy. Like, the difference between 9 and 10 is barely noticeable if you can clear 11 consistently. So, a kind of a useless feature. It saves like 3 minutes. And then we have this, which I don't know who would get benefit out of this, because if you're saving the artifact chests, why? You used to just be able to spam use it, would take 3 seconds to open all of them. So it's like, yeah. So unless you're hoarding them, this feature benefits literally no one. It's a nothing quality of life, pretty much. This is one thing I'll praise them for. This is a very nice update. Being able to see your character's ascension mats and the stuff you'll need to ascend said character when making it, that is very annoying to me. This is like honestly the one nicest thing, is this calculator. But other than that, it feels like a nothing update, trying to just, you know, yeah. Like, cool, better filtering for the handbook. It's nice, I guess, but at the same time, yeah. It's just them catching up with what should have been in the game years ago. This, again, why this and not just give us a preset system so that we can have our artifacts in a preset and we can just swap between presets for characters? Like, I understand older players probably won't get as much use out of it, but as I said, recently, because of the selector and so on, we've gotten newer players, and there are a bunch of returning / mid-game players that would love presets. So, because not everyone has the resin nor time to farm out multiple of the same sets for like 4 or 5 different characters. Like, this is nice that it saves what you said, but it's not like you're running a full set of the same artifact set all the time anyway. You usually have an off piece for said character anyway, So then you have to go hunting for the off piece as well. So it's kind of like, yes, it's there, but it's also like, why? It's kind of, again, a nothing quality of life. Like, cool, you'll probably get use out of it every now and then, but yeah, it's kind of useless. So hopefully they prove me wrong with with the live stream that's gonna happen later today, and they announce like a preset system or something, and they just wanted to save it for the live stream. But like, what is with all the FOMO and stuff nowadays, Mahoyo? Like, I understand, yes, it's more free rewards, but why are you locking all of it behind FOMO? Especially considering you probably have an influx of new players. If not, that might honestly be the reason they are locking it behind FOMO. Because they're trying to get the newer players addicted to the content and forcing them to rush through it. So they're stuck in the loop of, you know, logging in every day, playing. Which I feel like will just burn out newer players, causing them to just stop playing. So, yeah. Yeah, I could just hope that the new dev discussion, I mean, that the new live stream brings in something that is better than this, because the only nice thing here was this, the character essential thing. And, yeah, most people will probably make use out of this, but everything else just seems kind of like, yeah, okay. More FOMO, and that's about it. Like, everyone sees, ooh, shiny new Primogems, but, like, that they don't consider the people that are like less active. Like, I understand you have a lot of time to do this, but people have lives and they don't permanently sit on the game. Like, it may seem like this is a reasonable amount of time, but I've seen people that take far longer than this to clear a region. Okay, so my overall thoughts are, it's like, it's there, but most of the changes didn't really need to happen. Like, the artifact box one, kind of a nothing update. There's the Abyss, which I guess saves 4 minutes, but kind of pointless. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the little rant. If you got any semblance of enjoyment or any bit of relatability out of it, then please like and subscribe. I'll try and make more content. I'm planning on farming out Primo Gems, as I said. I've been stockpiling because I want to get constellations for Arlecchino entry reruns.